what was your feeling when you lost your virginity?
My pussy's been popped.
چطورین گایز؟ امیدوارم حالتون عالی باشه. خوش اومدین به یه ویدیو جدید. طبق معمول امروز اینجاییم با یه موضوع خفن و جنجالی دیگه. پس حتما کانال رو سابسکرایب کنین، لایک و کامنت هم بذارین، نظرتون رو راجع به ویدیو بعدی بگین، کامنت کنین واسم، و اینکه اینستاگرام منم فالو کنین حتما اگه دوست داشتین همدیگه رو فالو داشته باشین تو اینستاگرام و نظراتتون رو راجع به ویدیوهای بعدی بهم بگین. یه نگاهی هم به ویدیوهای قبل بندازین. دم همگیتون گرم. بریم با هم دیگه این ویدیو رو ببینیم. Alright ladies, we are here with
Millie, Holly, Abby,
where you guys from?
Warrington.
I'm Louise. Lucy.
Where you from?
Manchester.
Roberta,
Bryony.
Vicky,
Where you from guys?
I'm from Blackpool.
London, Katie,
And Maggie.
Sage.
Where you from?
Originally from Birmingham, but Manchester currently.
Manchester.
Anne-Marie.
Bethany
Amber.
and Beth.
Where you guys from?
Newcastle.
Abby, Grace Whitaker.
Where you guys from?
We're from Durham.
Durham. Evelyn.
Where you from?
Ukraine.
Ukraine.
Gabby.
Danielle.
I have a simple question for you guys today, and you need to be honest.
Of course.
How old were you when you lost your virginity?
12.
14.
12.
Listen, I
All
thought
right.
this was no judgment zone.
No, it's not judgment. I was just shocked. Okay. Do you still remember who was that person?
No. My first love.
Your first love. You don't remember that person?
No.
I remember.
I was 12.
I remember my first love at 14. We were together for 8 years, but now we broke up this year.
This year.
Yeah. Heavy.
Do you still
Heavy.
in contact with him in any case? Like, do you
No, I'm
friend
not
with
in
him?
contact with him anymore. We don't talk anymore.
Do you feel regret about doing this with that person?
I feel regret about breaking up with him, not about doing it with him.
What about you?
Yeah, I guess.
No. Did you understand what I said? Do
Yeah.
you feel regret about?
I don't know.
Do you feel regret about losing
I
your
was
virginity
12. I
as
don't
well?
know.
If you could change something, what would you like to change? The time or the person?
The time or the person?
The person.
I'd say the time.
You don't remember the person.
I'd say the
so
time.
How
I'd
you?
say the time.
Yeah, because I wish I remembered him.
Yeah, I'd say the time. I wish it was a little bit later. I think 14 is quite bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The time as well for you, yeah.
No.
The person.
The person.
What was
Yeah.
your feeling when you lost your virginity? You were 12, and
I
Can
thought I
you
gotta
just-
get back to my Tamagotchi. I don't know.
what?
She wanted to get back to a Tamagotchi. It's too young. It is
Yeah,
too
I
young.
guess.
I'd say my feeling was, can I say this on your YouTube channel?
Yeah,
about drugs?
tell anything.
I'd say I did a lot of cat that night, and I regret doing so much cat. Otherwise, I wouldn't have lost my virginity. But we were long time loved, so I guess it was bound to happen.
Oh, bloody hell, I was 14-year-old.
14. How old are you now? Do you want to say how old?
38. I've just turned
38.
38 last week.
Last week.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
So you was 14, yeah?
Yes.
Do you still remember who was that person?
Probably a little bit different than what I used to be.
No, do you still remember who was that person?
Yeah, me.
No. Who was that person?
Oh, no, I can't say
no,
that.
don't
unless-
say. Just say. Do you still remember?
Yes, I do remember who
Do
that
you
person was.
contact with him or
No, absolutely not.
why not?
Why not?
Do-
Because it was probably some boy outside of Manchester and I'm not in touch with him. So,
Do you feel regret about this?
yeah, I do feel regret because I wish it was the person that I was with now, but you just can't change it.
14.
14. Can you explain how was it? How was your feeling?
It was really rubbish,
Rubbish.
because we were both the same age. He didn't know what
Yeah.
to do, I didn't know what to do, and we both ended up being gay. So
And was it first time for him as well?
yes,
Oh my god, that was so. All right. So, do you feel regret
no, not
about
at all.
this? Like, if you could change something, what would you like to change? The time or the person? The time that you had this experience.
Do
or
I
the
have to choose one?
If you could.
Oh, neither. But if I literally had to choose, perhaps the person.
The person. Why? Because you were the same age as him.
Oh God, no. No, because he was my best friend at the time.
Best
and,
friend. Oh my god.
And, you know, again, we both ended up being gay, and it was actually, I wouldn't change either, like, honestly. I because he's a really good looking boy as well.
Okay. Why you did it? How you decided?
Well, we were boyfriend and girlfriend at the time, but best friends as well. We were in the same friend group as when you're young. And I don't know, it just happened. I can't remember the exact details. I'm 31 years old. It was a long time ago.
You're 31.
I am 31.
Oh my god, you
yeah.
look 20.
Yeah, I know. I look a lot younger than I am. But yeah, I'm 31. So
Where was it?
Where?
Where was it? Do you remember?
At his house.
Do you still in contact with him, or do you know him?
No, I'm not. He's getting on with his life. I'm getting on with mine. I occasionally might Instagram message him and vice versa, but like nothing of relevance really.
How was your feeling after that? Like, do you had stress or
None. No, not at all.
nothing?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing, because we were both very much in the same boat. We were both virgins. He was my best friend. There was a lot of trust. And yeah, and I knew everything about him. He knew everything about me. We both came from good families and went to school together. So there was nothing to be stressed about. We used protection.
I was 18.
I was 16.
Do you still remember who was that person?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you still like in contact with him, or
Yeah, he's my boyfriend.
is your boyfriend?
Yeah. No.
No? How old are you now?
21.
21. Oh, nice one. So
31.
okay. Do you feel so obviously not for you, but do you feel regret doing this with that guy?
No.
No? Why? I mean, if you could change something, what would you like to change? The time or the person that you did this?
Neither. I would still do the same thing.
I think I was 15.
15?
No, I think I just turned 16 in March.
16.
Not too bad. I was 15. I was like a youth 15.
Do you still remember who was that person?
Oh, fuck yeah.
He's my boyfriend now. We've been together for like 2 years.
He was my boyfriend, but I
Nice.
did break up with him.
So do you still, you're not in contact with him? No?
You're not in contact with him, are you?
No, absolutely not.
I am.
Okay,
Like
so
I said.
do you feel regret about this? Like, if you could change something, what would you change? Obviously not for you, because you already with
I'd
him.
change absolutely nothing.
I would change the person, to
The
be
person?
honest. I'm not really too fond of the person right now.
What about the time?
The time.
I would be older. If I could, I would be older. I feel like I was too young.
How old?
I would be at least 16.
There's
No,
no
at
difference.
least 16.
There's no difference between 16 and 15.
Yeah, you'd be 18, wouldn't you?
I'd be 17. I'd
Right.
be at least 2 years older. I feel like I wasn't matured enough.
Is that the only reason that you feel regret about this?
I just feel regret because I don't think I like the person anymore. I just don't like the person who I was with.
I was 17.
17.
Quite old.
No, that was a good time. And do you still remember who was that person?
I do. It was someone from Poland, but it was at a house party. So, like, we don't talk anymore. He's got a girlfriend, so it was a one night stand.
But do you still like in contact with him, or?
Got his Instagram, but I don't talk to him anymore. He's actually quite like an influencer now, so he's very much like out there. But this was a long time ago. But no, it was just like I met him on the night, and then
Yeah.
after that we didn't talk.
Do you feel regret about it?
No.
If you could change something, what would you change? Like the time or the person?
I don't know, because it was like I went with all my friends, and it was just like a random house party that I wasn't even invited to. We all just went like one night for
So
a party.
it was a party night, yeah.
Yeah, it was a
And-
party, and it just happened. It was just like
Yeah,
know.
but if you could change something,
maybe the person,
the
like
person or the time,
maybe the person, not the time, because I feel like I wanted to, which is bad to say.
yeah.
But maybe if I knew them better, like because it was a stranger, maybe I should have waited. But
How was your feeling when you lost your virginity?
I was quite like excited, like to tell my friends. I was like, "Oh my god, this happened!" But apart from that, it was just
Excited.
like I told my mum. She wasn't very happy. She was like, "What are you doing?"
Ooh, I was 15.
I was 15.
I was 16.
16.
Yeah.
Do you still remember who was that person?
I actually lost my virginity to the person who was my first kiss, and I do remember it. Yeah.
I remember mine, yes. I remember mine, unfortunately.
Do you still in contact with this?
No.
No,
absolutely
no.
no.
I mean, do you feel regret about like doing with that person?
Yep.
I
Probably.
don't know. I don't.
I do.
No.
Probably, but I don't know.
I don't, because he was my boyfriend, and I thought it was like he was a good person
yours
to
is a
lose.
good one.
Yeah, that
you
was
thought
good.
it was good.
Yeah.
Mine's not.
But he's not anymore, yeah?
He's not a boyfriend anymore now.
What what was your feeling when you lost your virginity?
My pussy's been popped.
I was happy about it because I thought I always wanted to lose someone who was like my boyfriend and who I'd loved. So I thought it was good person to lose because I knew I wasn't going to stay with them, but I knew it was like I wouldn't ever regret it.
I feel like I was happy at the time, but looking back, I should not have done it with that person.
That's how I feel as well.
Yeah.
Like looking back,
Yeah,
it was
that's what I am
it was
asking.
almost like a
If-
mistake.
that's what that's
it was just like a slip. Like
Yeah, slip in the matrix.
yeah, it's not happened since.
No.
Nope.
that's what I'm asking. If you could change something, what would you change? The time or the person that you
person.
The person.
I wouldn't change anything.
anything?
No,
Not a
I
thing.
changed the person.
We ran away from high school and did it in his house in our school uniforms.
Oh my god.
Nice one, nice
You're
one.
so mysterious. Right.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you. I gotta follow this guy. He's so lovely.
That's a rude question, that. I was 14.
14,
15.
15.
I can't believe I'm more of a slut than you.
Do you still remember who was that person?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you still in contact with him or?
No.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Do you still in contact with him?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Is he your friend or boyfriend or
Friend.
friend? Okay. Do you
No.
feel regret about anything?
Never.
What about you?
No.
So if you could change like one thing, what would you like to change? The person or the time that you had this experience?
No.
Nothing. Life is about
Nothing.
whatever you do. So it's the time that you do it, whatever you do, when you do it. So
It is what it is.
Exactly. Yeah, that one the best answer which I've heard today. Yes. So how was your feeling when you lost your virginity?
I don't remember, babes.
Like you were
A long time
you
ago.
were 15 and
a
like
bit scary.
it wasn't like legal age and you were excited or
Yeah, well, I think at the time that you do it, you think that you're in love with that person, don't you? So
did you
just
tell
wanna-
anyone that you lost my virginity? Did you how did you tell your told your parents?
I did not
didn't
tell my
tell my
parents. Tell your parents. No.
If you will.
No, babes.
No.
I was 15.
I was 18.
18. Do you still remember who was that person?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you still in contact with him or do you know
No.
him?
No.
Not in contact, yeah? Do you feel regret about this?
No regrets.
No.
I mean, if you could change something, what would you like to change? The person or the time that you had this experience?
Can I say the place?
The place.
Yeah. I'm not going to tell you where it was, but it wasn't romantic.
It was a weird place.
It was a weird place and it wasn't romantic.
No, to be honest, I wouldn't change for anything.
You wouldn't change anything.
No.
Yeah, yours was romantic.
How was your feeling when you lost your virginity?
Painful.
Oh my God, yeah, painful. I don't really remember.
What? Painful?
Painful.
Oh, I said maybe you said shame.
Oh no. Well, probably a little bit. I was 15.
Okay, but how was your feeling like about apart from pain that you had? You excited or you was nervous?
Nervous.
Nervous, yeah.
Because it's new.
Yeah.
It's new.
I was 13, I think.
13, yeah.
Yeah,
Do you still like remember who was that person?
I do remember. Yeah, it wasn't a good boyfriend, but yeah.
Do you still in contact with him or
No,
not in
not at
contact
all.
with him? Do you feel regret about this?
Yeah, I wish you would have waited
Yeah, if
for a while.
you wish
but-
was You wish what?
I wish I would have waited for a while, but yeah.
So if you could change something, what would you like to change? The time or the person that you had this experience with?
Both.
Both.
Definitely both.
Definitely
Yeah.
both. Yeah, I think 13 is like
Yeah, it was very, very young,
Yeah,
very,
very young.
stupid.
yeah.
But
Now,
yeah.
I mean,
only do things of legal age, please.
17.
So was I.
17. Do you still remember who was that person?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, do you in contact with him? Is he still your boyfriend or
No.
No.
do you in contact with him?
No.
No.
Not at all.
No.
Okay. Do you feel regret about this?
No.
I mean, if you could change something, what would you like to change? The person or the time that you had this experience?
I don't regret it. Nothing.
No, I don't regret it.
Nothing.
Either, to be fair.
You don't want to change anything?
No.
Not even the person?
No.
Why not?
Because they were nice at the time.
Yeah,
But
he was
yeah.
good at that time, yeah?
Yeah.
Is he your boyfriend or like a random guy that you met?
He was my boyfriend.
Yeah, he was my boyfriend.
And the last question. How was your feeling when you lost your virginity?
I can't remember.
No, no comment.
I mean, do you was excited or nervous?
Nervous, obviously.
Yeah, nervous, but it was planned, so I was expected.
How did you tell your parents? Did you tell your parents that you lost your virginity?
It came out in a conversation afterwards, like months after.
18.
18. Do you still remember who was that person?
Yes.
Do you still in contact with him or do you still
No.
is he still your like boyfriend or you just broke?
No.
You broke up?
Yeah.
Okay, and do you feel regret about doing this with that person or on that time?
No, it was a long-term relationship.
Long-term relationship.
Yeah.
And so you don't feel regret?
No.
If you could change something, what would you like to change? Like the time or the person?
I would have broken up earlier.
What?
Would have left earlier.
Earlier. Why?
Because it was over basically.